you get to some instances where they get to some streets and it becomes, violent and all of that. There's a challenge. Now you also got people who are thugs, who are opportunists taking advantage of this, and then you also have another set of people who are politicians trying to see how they could actually infiltrate these guys and make something way different from what the protesters had planned. But because the protesters do not have leadership, they do not know how to organize themselves and behave themselves. Now, it's a big challenge in the sense that whenever you have instances like this, because we have a mass of uneducated persons, especially on the streets, sometimes you have them infiltrating, sometimes they also bring out their grievances against the government due to so many issues, and then they just infiltrate, and then before you know it turns out something
Well, it
else.
happens not just in Nigeria.
It happens,
get protests turning into riots because people.
So in one way or the other, they could have also intimidated some of the soldiers on the streets and so on. But from this specific instance that we are seeing, it looks like the soldiers were given directives to actually clear these persons.
Right.
And if you look at the particular persons that have been protesting on the Lekki Toll Gate, you know that these are well-behaved persons.
Absolutely.
These are persons that are educated. Some of them are, were educated abroad and all of that. So we've not seen so much of a violence. But earlier in the day, we had the CCTV cameras being removed from the toll gate. We also had, we heard from the protesters that towards the evening period, the street lights around there were also switched off and all of that. And then, of course, don't forget, today was when the governor declared a curfew. So it looks like there were some steps that were taken ahead of this action that we're seeing. And if that's the case, then it looks like the authorities have answers to questions to answer.